Hello and welcome back. So the last time we were working on our dash here, we left off here. Okay, so what I want to do today is we want to start working on the bottom tab right here, which is this card and this one. Okay, so before we do that, I want to change the way we manage our icons here because we now have a lot of files. All right, so what I did is I prepared an icon fonts file for you guys to download, and I'll leave the link to that icon package in the description. Okay, so once you download that zip, you'll have this zip right here. It's going to be called new assets.zip. So all you are going to want to do is extract it to here, right? And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to copy these into your project folder. So our folder is this one. So this is important. Copy this libs folder into the root of your project, and then copy the further folder. This is the icon font that we're going to be using. We're going to be using the further icons for this. So you're going to want to copy further into your fonts folder here. Okay, so ultimately you should now have that. So let's just close that real quick and deal with the icons. All right, so what we're going to do is first, okay, let's verify something. Make sure that your libs is in the same hierarchy as everything else, so it's in your root folder, and then your font file should be in assets, fonts, and then further. Okay, so now we're going to go to main.py here, and what we're going to do is we're going to say from kivy.garden.iconfonts, we are going to import register. Okay, and this package is the one you imported here in libs, so libs garden icon fonts. So register will basically register your icon so that Kivy knows that it's actually a font file that can be used in a label or a button. All right, so anyway, the register function takes three parameters. The first one is the name of your icon, so you can call this whatever you want. I'm just going to call mine further like that. And then the second one is the path to your actual font file. All right, so this is going to be, I'm just going to pass in a path here, and this is going to be the directory name of this current file, and I will join that with the path to this font file right here. Okay, so I'll copy that and paste it here. Okay, and then the last parameter is the path to your font dictionary file. So this is the file that I prepared for you. So all you have to do is just pass that in there, and just like that, we have icon fonts ready to use in our app. Okay, so let's go ahead and replace those icons real quick. So let's go to main. Actually, let's go to widgets and close that, open that. And what I want to do is I want to change the icon button. So first on the flat button here, just enable markups with say markup is equal to true. Okay, and then finally here, we don't actually want this at all now. And for our flat button, actually we won't even need any of these. So we'll just leave it like that. Okay, and then here where it says source, we're actually going to delete this. Okay, so bear with me here. So that's it for our icon button. So what we're going to do is go to main.py and go to our tabs, like our nav tab. So at the bottom, if I can find it. Okay, this is our nav tab right here. Okay, so what we want to do is remember this nav tab inherits from view.py. It inherits from a toggle button behavior. All right, so we could keep this, or we can actually, since we now have our font files ready to use, what we can do is let's go to main here, and then on our, where is it, right here. So this is what defines our icon for us, right? Well, what we want to do actually is we want to set this to just a normal label like that, And then for this label, we want the text to be icon, and we have to import this function. So let's go at the very top here, and we'll just say from Kivy.garden.icon fonts, all right, dot icon. And we can't be using this obviously, so this is actually supposed to be import icon. So import the icon from Kivy.garden to icon fonts.icon, just like that. All right, so now let's go back to here and let's use our icons. So the icon here is going to be, what did we call it? Views.py. It's actually icon. Okay, so we don't need active anymore. It's just going to be icon. So icon is going to be the icon we pass in here. So instead of using icon here, we'll just say icon root.icon like that. And then what we want to do is basically copy this. So copy that and paste it there. Okay, cool. So now with that done, all we have to do is let's test that everything is working. So let's go to our nav tabs here, and what I want to do is actually icon right there. So first let's remove those. All right, let's remove all active icons just like that. And then for our overview here, if we go to the further website, we can find, I believe, our overview. How does it look? Let's see. I believe that is actually grid. So gr grid right there. All right, so it's grid. So what we can do to render that icon is in here. We'll say the icon is equal to icon, and this is icon grid, just like that, and that's all you need. So for analytics, let's see, I believe that is trend up, PQRST trend, oh shit, yeah, trending up. So let's just remove this and go icon is equal to icon trending up. And then for cells it's cart. I believe that one would be shopping cart maybe. Let's see, PQRST let's see if we can find, oh yeah, it's actually shopping cart. Cool. So here let's replace that with icon, and this is icon shopping cart. So that font dictionary has all of these. So if I just open it up for you, just so you see, fonts further, you see it has icon alert and basically all the icons we need. All right, so for customers, it should definitely be people, right? People, and it's not people. Let's try users. Users, awesome. So it's actually users there. So I'll just say icon, and this is icon users. And then for finance, dollar should be dollar sign. Let's see if we're right. Yep, dollar sign. Okay, so icon, and this is icon dollar sign. All right, and for orders, that was shopping bag, I believe. Let's just test it. So icon shopping bag. And you know what, before we run this, I think we may have made a mistake on our icon button here, seeing as it is being used by something else other than this. So now I'm just going to run this and see how it looks. All right, so yep, we're definitely getting our icons in there, but as you can see, they don't look the way we expect. And that is because by default, Kivy won't allow you to render like markup like this. Okay, so all you have to do to fix that problem is go to main.kv and go to the label right here, and let's enable markup. So markup is equal to true, and let's run this again, and now it should definitely work. Alright, so now you see we have nicer icons. Alright, I would say they're looking pretty good. Alright, so let's do the same thing for these guys at the bottom there. So let's see how they look. So we have support, I think this is chart, settings, logout. Right, let's verify that. So first one is chart, ABC. Doesn't look like it's chart actually. If it's not chart, then what is it? Maybe message bubble, message circle. All right, there we go. So message circle for that. Let's go back and let's go to main.kv. Let's go to, where is it? I believe it's actually not this one. All right, this one right there. So let's remove that. And let's change that to icon message, was it message bubble? I forgot, message circle. All right, and then what's the other one? Settings. This one should definitely be settings. Let's just try our luck. So icon settings. Oh, is it scog? I don't know. And then for that one, for the logout one, let's verify settings is actually settings. Yep, settings is settings. So logout is, I wonder, log, is there anything about logging out? Yep, logout. Awesome, it's actually logout. So let's add that. So icon, and this is icon logout or logout. Yep, logout. Okay, so just like that, we should have that fixed as well, and it's looking pretty good if I say so myself. So the other thing is, you see, if we are in overview and we click overview again, that highlight disappears. All right, so let's fix that really quickly. So we are going to say on state, we're going to say on state, and we are basically going to say self dot state is equal to down. Let's see if we can fix that with that. Okay, so self dot state is equal to down if self dot state. Actually that is not what I want. What I want is on release, not on state. So let's just say on release self dot state is equal to down, because we basically want to track if it's clicked, not when the state changes. Alright, so let's see if that will work. So I'll click it again and it still disappears. Alright, also let's see on release. Oh, this is a toggle button behavior, not an actual button. Ooh, that sucks. Alright, so let's try it on here. Just bear with me. This is analytics. Let's see, if it doesn't work, then we'll probably have to try something else some other time, because that is not the time for it now. Alright, so one bug and it's still not working. Alright, we will deal with that on our next one. In today's tutorial, I have a plan. I want to deal with this. Alright, so let's forget about that for now, and let's deal with these two cards right here. Okay, so if you look at this, this is one giant box and its orientation is horizontal, so it has 1, 2, 3 cards. All right, and in each card it has a box with a vertical orientation. So let's go ahead and implement that really quickly. So let us go to what is this? Can't remember which one it is. I see search, that's the top one. What we want is the one with the grid. So let's see if I can find what we're looking for here. Tabs box, nope, that's not what we want. Support, no. Should be this one with the action bar, maybe. Looks like it's in home. Okay, I forgot about that, so let's go back to home and let's find the one we want. I believe it's this one. All right, let's verify if it's actually this one. So app.colors dot, let's just say primary. Jesus. All right, yeah, this is definitely the box we want. So let's go ahead and add spacing first, and I'm going to space this with 8 pixels. And if you look at this, we have these borders here. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a box layout here, and let's just add 3 of them since we have 3 of those in there. All right, now let's implement rectangle, and I want the color of this rectangle to be RGB. Actually, we have app.colors dot gray light. All right, and then for our size, instead of this, I want the size on the x-axis to be just 1. Okay, so I will remove all of this and just say dp1. So with that said, we need to change the position as well. So the position is self.pose 1. All right, and then on the x-axis, this is going to be self.pose 0 plus self.size 0. All right, now let's copy this. Actually, this is supposed to be canvas.before. Okay, I would say we have that done. So orientation is vertical, spacing is 8, and let's see what else. Definitely padding in there. So padding, I will make it 12 on the X and Y and 8 on the top and bottom. Let's see what else is generic here. Looking good. Okay, so now we just basically copy this, all of these values, and we paste them here. And do we need them on the other one? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, on the other one I think we can use just these. So let's paste that. Now let's run this and see how it looks. Alright, so we have those dividers in there. Now the next thing we want to do is obviously start adding these in there. So let's just close these really quickly, and now in here let's create a text field with text equal to social source. Is it social source? Great. And the font name for this is going to be app.fonts. Actually, let's go with heading and see how it goes. And then the fonts, I think the font size is cool, so let's go with color. And the color is going to be, yeah, let's go with our black. So app.colors.black. All right, and then size in Y is none, and the height for this is let's go with 24 for now, and then a box layout. And looking at this, we have this box layout with two boxes in it, which are um, horizontally orientated. All right, so let's go box, and let's add another box in there. Let's add some spacing for its children. Let's add 8. Let's duplicate that, and then in here we want to add an icon with these with this information in there. So what we're going to do is we are actually just going to use text. Actually, let's see. Yeah, let's just use a normal label for this. All right, and the text and the icon for this, we're going to fill this in a second. So let's go with the color, and the color is app.colors.primary, and the font size is going to be app.fonts dot should we try extra? 24 should be good. I actually don't think 24 will be alright here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more, and this is going to be, let's start with 42, and we're going to call this extra. Alright, let's go back and let's start with extra here. Alright, if it doesn't work, then we can always change it back. So size int x for this label is going to be none. The width for this label is going to be self.height, and we actually don't want to do this for a label. Right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap this label with a box, then put the sizing into that box. Okay, cool. Let's then go ahead and create another box for this, and this is the box with the information. So the information is these right there. So the box is going to contain a text field, a text label, sorry, and the text here is going to be Facebook, and the font name for this is app.fonts dot, should we go with regular? Let's go with body font. And then the font size, I think that's no, let's definitely change the font size. So font size is app.fonts.size dot, let's go with h4 for now. Then the color is app.colors.gray dark. Awesome. Let's copy this, paste it down here, change it to 4622. So 4622, and definitely change the font to heading. And what else? Change the size to, let's go with let's see, h3. Hopefully that works. Change this to dark. It's actually black. Okay, so we are done with these two. So now we deal with the last part, which contains this piece of information here. So what we're going to do is we're actually just going to duplicate this box. All right, and then at the top here, we're just going to leave it with an empty widget, and then here where it says text, we are going to add our icon and that value there. So here, this is going to be the icon right there, and then what does it say? It says 4.4.15. Okay, cool. So in here, then let's add our icon. All right, and this is going to be icon. Oh, I have no idea what that icon is. Is it up? Let's just search for up, and it's arrow up. Awesome. So arrow up. Okay, So other thing is we need to paint this to be green. So what we're going to do is we're going to use inline markup for this, and we're just going to say color is equal to green is RGB. Alright, and we want this color to end here, so we'll end the color there. Okay, so let's make sure that our text is markup. Yep, it does have markup, so awesome. And I think we have all we need for this one. Arrow, blah blah blah. Alright, so all we need to do now is size these correctly, so I'll just give this 1.2, and then I'll give this 1.3, then give this one 5. Okay, so now the icon for Facebook, does it even exist? Yeah, you know what, we'll just use this one. So icon Facebook, icon Facebook. I don't think the Instagram one exists here. Actually it's there. Cool. Alright, so let's check if what we're doing here is okay or not. So we have a problem here. I wonder what the problem is. Oh, H3. Okay, let's run this again. And error. What's the error? Interesting, I already changed that. So H3. Oh, here. H3 again. Alright. Still another error. What's the error this time? Super object is no attribute, get attribute, and this is in font size app.fonts.size. It's supposed to be dot size. So dot size. Run this one more time. Alright, and we have our icon there, but it's looking too big, and that is because we again forgot to add markup here. So markup is equal to true, and now we can run this, and let's see what we have. We have our Facebook there, but things are not looking the way we want here. Okay, so let's see why. First things first is this box layout. Alright, let me check something really quickly. Let's check the where did it go? Alright, so we have 1, 2, cool, and we have 2 boxes there. Alright, now let's hunt this one. What's happening in here? Size hint X for this box layout. That's one problem. Let's see another one. Actually, let me check something. Yep. Just as I thought, I actually want to do this for this one as well. So let's just copy that into this and remove the size hint there. Alright, and update color is black. Let's run this again and see what we have, and we should probably have the same error. Yeah, okay. And I think I know why this time. So the text, the box, this box right here needs an orientation of vertical. Alright, now things should start to look the way we want. Okay, so blah blah blah, 1 2 3. Last one is the last error, this one. Okay, so let's just copy that into here, and just like that we should have that fixed. So now we should, the only problems we have are sizing, as you can see here. Alright, so let us go to this one, and instead of having it look like that, actually let me say plus dp24. I should make it fit, And we obviously need to reduce the font size for this because it's pretty big. So I'll just make this H6, change this to body font, and now that should fit. Alright, so Facebook 4600 and whatever. Facebook is not fitting the way I want it to fit in here. So let's see. Uh, First things first, size in Y on this is going to be 0.6, maybe 0.7. And then Facebook, let's make you 5. And then let's run this. Facebook, this is still too high in my opinion. So let's change that. Where is it? Where is it? Alright, so this one. And yep, I think that's okay. So let's fix that Facebook thingy. Alright, so let's go here. Size in X. Let's start with 1. Still doesn't fit. Okay. Let's remove view. See how it looks now. And now it fits. Cool. So we're done with that. All we have to do now is basically just go here and duplicate that, and then open this up and just delete it. Alright, and now where are we? Where is this? This is Instagram. What are the stats? 1850. 1850. 3.28. 3.28. And that should do it. Oh, one thing is Instagram. Yep. Alright, let's run this. And now we have that Instagram Facebook thing. So I think we're done with this card. What else is there? We should make it black, total black. Alright, so what I'm going to do is hold on. This is the color we want, so secondary. So let's go to that and make it secondary. Yep, secondary. And what else? Secondary for that as well. And that should basically do it, I believe. Let's see. Alright, Instagram, Facebook. Now we can't really see like those stats. So what I'm going to do is here, right there. Alright, let's add, let's see, we should be able to get away. Let's start with 8. Just 8 pixels to the looks like 8 pixels isn't gonna cut it, so let's go with 16 instead. Still the same story. Interesting. Looks like it really needs 24 to function. Okay, let's give you 24. Instagram, Facebook. So if this needs 24, then the only one we can reduce really here is this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is go to this one and here we'll simply say minus dp24. Alright, so we're just going to take away there, and that looks like it worked. Okay, so this is actually Instagram. Okay, so let's do the same thing for our Facebook here. So go to here and add 24, go to U, subtract 24, and boom. Boom. Okay, Facebook, Instagram, all done. So now social source should actually be, where is it? Here. This should be secondary, and its edge align should be center. All right, let's run this again. Social source, blah blah blah, all done. So now let's go to the next one, which is this right here. So for this, let's see, yep, lucky for us, they are basically the same thing. So all we have to do is do this. Let's go to, let's open this up. Let's copy all of this. Let's copy it to our next box right there. Paste it in there. So now if we run this, we should have identical cards now. Boom, boom, cool. Now all we have to do is go to our Instagram here and remove it. All right, and then go to our Facebook and remove it again. So remove that, run this. Now let's just check something. It's new user this year. All right, and this is this. So Facebook, new user this year. What's the other one? New user this month. So replace Instagram with new user this month. Now let's go ahead and run this. And we have new user this month and that, but obviously users are not money. So 57,911, 57,911, 57,911, 5036. 5036. So this is 5036. Jesus, commas. All right, and that should be it basically. All right, I think we are done. So let's just run this. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our two cards are done. Now the last thing we need to do is work on the pie chart, and we are going to do that in the next one. For this one, before we close it, this is supposed to be new users. So instead of social source, you want this to be new users, capital letter or small letter, capital letter, definitely. So new users. Okay, let's run this. And there you have it. So we have our graph, we have our new users, but as you can see, we have lost our icons at the top here. So we want to fix that really quickly before we run. So let's go ahead and open this up. And this is trend up, this is shopping back, this is users. Okay, so let's why did I open that? Okay, cool. Let's go back to wherever that is. So close that. Recent 1 week, blah blah blah. That is definitely not it. New users this month. I believe this is the one we are looking for. So I see people, oh gee, no, we don't need that anymore. Right now, let's just go with text. Let's just edge align this to the center. Let's just give it a ridiculous amount of height. So font size is going to be app.fonts.extra. We might actually need to give it bigger text than this, like bigger font size, but we'll see. And this is icon users, right? Color is app.colors.primary. Boom. Let's run this, see what we have. And let's see, icon users. I really can't see. App.fonts.size. All right, let's go. Come on. Ooh, there it is. So now we need shopping bag and trending up. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's go to, that's our shopping bag. So all we have to do is change this to shopping bag. Shopping, not shopping. Shopping. Ooh, icon shopping bag. And then finally, this one is going to be trending. Was it trending up or trend up? Should be trending up. Let's run this. And we should have our icons back in order. All right, awesome. So everything is looking pretty promising here. So in the next one, we are definitely going to add our pie chart and then start working on this. My God, I was really looking forward to closing this, but we can't because look at this. Icons are gone there too. All right, so let's fix those icons really quickly. So this is search, and is that notifications? I have no idea. But anyway, I hope it is. Let's just check. Should be. I think that first one is search. So this should be in main.kv actually. In here. Friday, good morning, icon search. This, yeah, let's just paste our text here and let's just call this one. You know what? Actually, let's see. Actually, let's use a flat button for this one. Alright, so the text for this flat button is icon, and the icon is icon search, and the color is app.colors.primary. Okay, let's run this. Hopefully our flat button has markup. Cool, looking pretty good if I say so myself. Maybe I should change the font size. Yep, let's increase the font size. So app.fonts.size.h2h3. Let's go with h3. See how it looks. Yep, that's definitely it. So let's search for the other one. Let's just try notifications. If it doesn't work, then yeah, we'll have to search for it. So notifications, is it notifications? No, definitely not. All right, so I'm just going to search for notif bell. Yeah, it's bell. So bell, run this, and looking good, except of course the color we want is secondary. All right, now we are definitely stopping it here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is what we have so far. In the next one, we're going to add the pie chart and start working on our last panel here. So if you have any questions whatsoever, leave them in the question section. Otherwise, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for the subscriptions. Please subscribe if you haven't. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.